Hello, hello. My name is Charlie Hoppus, and I am going. Okay, it's working. I'm gonna explain how Chernobyl blew up. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is this so small? Let's make this shit grande. Oh, yeah. Like Ariana. Okay, so uranium 235 is equal to this green color right here. This one. This green color. This is this is uranium. Alright. And we're gonna make boron. I don't know what the fuck boron's number is. But that's boron. And that shit's equal to red. Because red and green are complementary colors, which I learned in my psychology class. Because, anyway, um, so in the Chernobyl, oh, and graphite is gray. We're gonna make G fight. G fight. This is equal to gray. Like the gray team for Overwatch. So so in the Chernobyl in the Chernobyl, oh, I forgot something again. Water water is equal to blue, and steam is equal to um I'll make it purple because fuck light blue. So first of all, the the reactor basically, there's little graphite motherfuckers like this, right? But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. There's a lot more than four. And there's a little tube of uranium. Little tube. That's a tube. That's what a tube looks like. And then this motherfucker got a tube. That motherfucker got a tube. This motherfucker got a tube. Mhm. That's a nice tube right there. This one kind of looks like a nose, but that's okay. He'll get a tube too. That shit rhymed. Holy fuck. So then, um, we'll make a neutron like Jimmy. We'll make we'll make Jimmy Neutron. Oh, Jimmy. What? Okay. We'll make Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron is equal to yellow. Alright. So this uh-oh, where'd my mouse go? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I just farted. Anyway, this uranium motherfucker right here. This motherfucker makes Jimmy Neutrons. He makes Jimmy Neutrons. Cause this motherfucker is unstable. And if you don't understand that, take a motherfucking chemistry class. So this motherfucker is unstable. So these rods right here, they go woo, 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 woo. This one might even go like that, or like that. Maybe if he's feeling silly, he'll go like that. And then that one will go wee, 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 wee. And then remember, there's a lot of these motherfuckers, not just 4. So when a Jimmy Neutron hits a U bitch, it's like dominoes. Fuck it, I don't feel like writing dominoes, so I'm just gonna draw this motherfucker. So dominoes, you set them up. You set them up like this, just like this. If you don't set them like this, then you're kind of dumb. And then they all fall over. They all fall over like this. That motherfucker is a chain reaction. Because this motherfucker makes this one fall, which 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 makes this one fall. So this motherfucker, Jimmy Neutron, have an ass right here. Right here. Jimmy Neutron, pay attention. Jimmy Neutron have an ass. Does this, but with the uranium. So this one right here, that's a little shy uranium guy. And then this Jimmy Neutron shoots him like gang violence kind of shit. And then he splits off. He splits off into some motherfucking other guy and some other motherfucking other guy that are smaller than this motherfucking guy. Which makes energy. That's what energy looks like. Right there. And if you don't agree, well, I fucked your mom. So um that's what energy looks like. So these little Jimmy Neutrons they do this domino shit, right? Which makes this happen, which makes energy. So with energy, you need water. So they put water in here. It all goes whoosh in between. It all goes whoosh in between. So then energy plus water is equal to steam, which so it all goes like this. Not like the gaming steam that you used to play your video games, but like steam. And then that shit turns a turbine. Like the Hoover Dam. Except it's not a dam. And then it it does that shit, you know. I mean it doesn't shit cuz it's not a biological being. Um but does that. So it makes steam and energy. Right. That is how that works. Um so uh I don't know how to make this motherfucker bigger. Not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Erase. Well, that didn't really work. Um Ooh. Well, that didn't help either. What the hell? 90% of the time, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. How do I make this shit bigger? I don't know. But anyway, that's how that shit works. So then at Chernobyl, right, they, alright, fuck it, you're just gonna deal with this shit. So at Chernobyl, they, alright, so they, um, oh shit, I didn't explain the boron. So anyway, there's the graphite again, uranium, right? As I have stated previously, I'm just gonna draw 2 this time because drawing 4 is kind of hard. But and then they'll put the boron in between these 2 motherfuckers. So when the Jimmy neutrons go out, they can't energize. Cause when the Jimmy neutrons hit the boron, that's equal to the, oh, that's not the right color. Motherfucker. Okay. What the hell? Okay, I done goofed it or some shit. Oh, it's like a right mouse thing. Okay. So that shit is equal to the 0 tangent vector. It's just fucking 0. That means 0, 0, 0. That's what that shit means. Um, so that's what happens when the Jimmy neutrons hit the boron, and then they can't make that much energy. So at Chernobyl, they took out the oh, not gonna lie, that makes no fucking sense. What the hell? Just fucking erase, you stupid bitch. Well, this isn't graphite, but um, I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, anyway, uh, oh, that's cool. So then at Chernobyl, they took out the boron, and then they said, "Hold up, wait a minute, we ain't getting no energy." So then they took that out, and then they stopped putting water in. They stopped putting the water in. You know the shit that makes all the energy, the steam. They stopped putting that in. There's no more, which means it can't cool down, so it'll get really hot, which isn't that good. So then they did that, and so there's no more water. They're not putting any more water in, but this water's still here. So then, when they took out the boron shit, all the Jimmy neutrons hit the other motherfuckers. They hit the other motherfuckers, which made more energy. So all this energy, right? Like Tony Stark, he's got a lot of energy. It's kind of like Tony Stark, like Iron Man. If for those of you who do not know who motherfucker Tony motherfucker Stark is, also known as Robert Downey Jr. So that happened. Yeah, there's all this energy, but there's no boron to stop it. There's no water to stop it. And there's also other shit, but I'm not that smart. So, um, suck a dick or something. I don't know. So they did that, and then all the energy. So then all this water, all the water that was left in there, turned into steam. Now, when the Jimmy neutrons hit the water, um, they slow down. They slow down. But there's no more water left in there. So then when the Jimmy neutrons hit the the steam, they just them motherfuckers just go right through. And there's nothing they go right through to the other uranium. And it just goes like the dominoes. And that only happens because because oh shit, I figured this shit out. That only happens because goes and dominoes rhymes. That is the only scientific reason that explains that. So, yeah. So then that happens, right? What the fuck am I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. So it's just steam, and then the domino shit happens, and they all it just keeps going. It keeps going because dominoes and goes rhymes, right? So it keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. Now, usually when a regular reactor happens, it just kind of like melts. It doesn't really blow up. But since the steam is in there, it does blow up, right? So here's the uranium. Here's the other uranium. Too fucking lazy to draw the graphite. But yeah, then the neutrons go in between, and then they just kind of like they just kind of melt, like 50s in the hole. They just kind of melt, motherfucker. They just kind of melt, and then, but since there's steam in here, all that pressure builds up, and then it explodes. Goes like that. Goes like that. Not as big as that, cause I mean, like, if you're looking at that, that's a lot of energy right there. But it was pretty big. It went boom boom. Just letting that happen. But the people who were in charge of the reactor tried to turn it off. They did their best, but um, due to Russian propaganda, they didn't know that there was something wrong with turning off the reactor. So they had a button. They hit this button called AZ5. And this button was supposed to stop this from happening. No more. This shit just ends. So that's what that button does. So that button, AZ5, you remember boron? That shit I talked about the other day, kind of boring. Just kind of goes down. Those rods, all of them, just go down. This button makes all of them go back down. Makes them all go back down. Which makes sure the Jimmy Neutrons can't do shit. Right? AZ5 equals no more Jimmy Neutrons. But the way the Russians made it, they had the boron sticks, alright? They funky with it. They funky with it. But they made the tips made out of graphite. They made the ends of them, like just the tip. Just the tip. That's what she said. Just the tip. And if you remember, the uranium was in. It was in the graphite. It was inside it was inside the motherfucking graphite. To in to make sure that the Jimmy I probably didn't explain that, but so when the Jimmy neutrons come out of this, they hit the graphite and come back and make more Jimmy neutrons. Kind of like the birds and the bees. Like that really awkward conversation, but with graphite. So, if you are sexually attracted to graphite, don't watch this video. Or do watch it. You know, whatever floats your boat. I'm not going to discriminate. So, since this tip right here is made out of graphite, right? Right? The whole thing's made out of graphite. It's just in a graphite thing. This is all graphite, right? That steam that was in there makes so much pressure. It makes so much pressure because the ideal gas law, probably. Take fucking Chem 101 and you'll learn about this. So these can't go down anymore, which means the uranium is still fucking the Jimmy Neutrons. Which means this steam gets so hot that it blows this motherfucker up. And that's Chernobyl. That's how that happened. 'Cause the tips were made out of graphite. Okay, bye-bye.